The Impossible Man. This story is gonna be a short one, but I've wanted to write about this for years. This is something that used to really bug me when I thought about it. If you have any explanations, feel free to comment and let me know. When I was 14 years old in 2015, I was at a summer camp for a school trip. Me and the guys in my class were staying in a cabin together for those couple days. This cabin was built on a foundation that was about 10 feet high for whatever reason, so the floor of our cabin was 10 feet off the ground. We had to climb a 10-foot staircase to get inside. It was a long day and we were all tired and ready for bed. We stayed up pretty late chatting away until one by one we all fell asleep. Me and one of my friends were up at the same time, around 4 o'clock in the morning. We were talking quietly to each other until we were interrupted briefly. A man peered into the window at the back of the cabin. He had a half smile on his face and his eyes met ours for a second. We pretended to go back to sleep and he walked on by. We didn't think much of it and assumed he was a camp counselor. Although I acted calm at the time, something about his face and the way he locked eyes with me deeply disturbed me. Maybe a week or so after our trip I thought about it again and a chill ran down my spine. The window was at least 8 or 9 feet from the floor and the floor was 10 feet off the ground. How could he look through the window? There was nowhere to stand at the back of the cabin. It was a sheer drop off to the ground 18 to 19 feet below and he walked to and away from the window. Was he 19 feet tall or some kind of supernatural entity? I've tried to rationalize it but it's difficult too. I don't know and thinking about it chills me out to the core. What was he and how was this possible? This happened at a summer camp in southern Ontario. Our cabin was the only cabin in the camp standing in front of the swamp. The area behind our cabin was an area off limits to campers, a marshy area that seemed to stretch on forever filled with dead trees and algae. Something else I should note is that in the night when this happened, there was a tornado warning and our cabin was hit with some strong winds, but luckily the tornado never came. Still, I can seem to shake a certain feeling when thinking about that camp and the window incident. I know there must be more to the story. If you have any explanations or other similar encounters, leave me a comment. If you have any questions, just let me know.